Hello! Oh, I have a giant head. Hey everyone, just doing a bit of an update because there's a few changes going on in ComX at the moment. So I thought I'd do a random update, and I know everyone loves seeing my face, so I thought I'd hop online. So first up, I don't know, I can't remember what they call it, but remember, subscribe and like. I couldn't find a button that says like and subscribe, so subscribe and like. Cool. Thanks. So we're doing a bit of an update. Ooh. So I'm letting everyone know that season 2 of and I didn't download it. I thought I did. The season 2 of ComX Studio Drink and Draw, Friday Night Drink and Draw, is coming soon. May 6th, I think it is. Let's put the thing up. I think it's got the date on there. Yep, May 6th. All new format. So we're mixing things up a bit, shaking things up a bit, and yeah. So I just thought I'd I won't give a full description. We can do that on the show, but pretty much we are changing what we're drawing. It will still be all Australian artists, but the topics will shift every week. And on the first week, I got to decide who we're doing. So based on one of these 3 characters that are my favorites, we're going with Magneto, or Eric, or Magnus, or whatever you want to call him. He has many names. Bring on season 2. Yes, I agree, Nick. So I've got to stop doing that. I go to the wrong page and go to undo things, and I can't. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. Just a quick update to tell everyone about this change. We are doing mainstream as well as Australian indie characters, just to mix things up a bit, just to just to keep it more interesting. I mean, a lot more people can relate to the mainstream characters, so we'll get some people, able to talk about something they know about, rather than just asking questions, and so about characters they may or may not have heard about. So that's the update. I can't remember what else I wanted to say, so let's just go. ComX Studios. That is the actual sponsor for Drink and Draw. ComX Studio is who does Presents and Presents Noir comics. We also publish a few other comics like Bronwyn the Further Adventures, Battle for Bustle, Ben Kitty. We just did a Kickstarter for Vivian Jones, the Occult Detective, and we have more coming out in the future. So check out ComX Studio. There's an actual website, comx.studio. I probably don't keep that as up to date as I should, but there's still information on there. I will try and make that a mission to catch up on that. And who else can I talk about? We've also got the ComX shop, which is supports ComX Studio, funnily enough, financially. So the ComX shop is a great place to go to if you want to support us. There's the little banner there, Australian indie goodness with 1 flat postage rate. So if you buy 1 comic or 20 comics, it's the same postage rate. So that's a bit of a way to encourage you to buy more than 1. And the postage rate is actually the cost of buying 1, of sending 1 to you. So we haven't inflated it if you just want to buy 1. So you can pick up comics from all different people, not just the one artist, like many sites where you go to just that artist's site and his or her site is just his or her stuff. So so this is one shop to pick them all up. The more you buy, the more you encourage other artists to include their stuff at the shop. So that would be awesome. Thank you very much. And I had a thought in my head, and it's not in my notes. Damn it. What was I thinking about? Something to do with the shop, I think. Damn it. What was I thinking about? Oh, that's right. It's an update about the shop. Okay, now I remember. I live in Brisbane, so I can't afford to travel to other cities. But moving forward, I'm going to try to go to as many markets as I can with the ComX shop in Brisbane to try to, not try to, I will sell indie comics from all different creators at markets in Brisbane. And yeah, I just need to buy a few things. So I won't be able to start it very soon, but I will be starting it soon. I just got to buy like tables and pergola or whatever it's called, gazebo. I forget what they're called. And not a pergola. That would be difficult to take to the thing. And chairs and so forth. But yeah, we'll be taking shop around Brisbane markets, probably on whatever markets fall on Sundays. It probably won't be every market to start with because that's a bit much. But we'll try to go to as many markets as we can, and we'll get the shop going, not just online, but as a physical shop. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Another thing we're proposing, so don't quote me on this one, but we're looking to do a thing that Brisbane people might know about. We used to do a thing where I would take comics from my collection, which I no longer have, and take a batch and take them to a comic shop. It was a few different shops. Comic Empire and Ace Comics both don't exist anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Well, they don't exist in bricks and mortar anyway. I think Comic Empire still exists as an online shop. So we used to take them and let people read them as a bit of a get together, read some comics you might not have read or bought yourself. A lot of them were my old ones from the 80s and the 90s. I'm inside your phone because I am all knowing and all. I can't think of the words. Because I deserve to be there, because you need to know these things. And I'll take that banner down. So many buttons. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking of doing the same thing again, not on a weekly basis, where I take my collection, not the shop's, my personal collection, a random selection of Aussie indies to introduce people, unfortunately just in Brisbane, to Australian indie comics. Have a bit of a read. Hopefully they'll be encouraged to buy something from the shop. So that'll be cool. So that's a possible thing. Omnipresent. Yes. Omnipotent. Yes. Thank you. Omnipresent was the word I was looking for. I'm not really, but yeah, let's just pretend I am. That's pretty much all the news I wanted to give. That we have a new format for Drink and Draw Season 2. And Season 2 begins on the 6th of May. So that's pretty cool. And we're drawing Magneto, which is great for me because I freaking love Magneto. So that was pretty cool. You know, used my ComX powers to choose who the first character was. The second character will be chosen by the audience. Well, sort of by the audience. They'll give us ideas and we'll choose from the people they yell out, so to speak. Yeah, so that's cool. The shop is going physical to a degree, just markets, not a physical shop. And we're looking, not necessarily. We'll see if I've got the time. I'm hoping to be able to start on random weekends doing a Aussie Comic-a-thon is what I'll call it, for lack of a better term, where I let people read books from my collection, so they can see how friggin' awesome Aussie indie is, as I have found out myself. Because 3 years ago, or 2.5 years ago, whatever it is, I had no idea Aussie indie existed. So I'm here to help everyone find out that Aussie indie exists. And if they already knew that, well, then I'm helping them find out how freaking awesome it is. So yeah, that's my update. I don't think I have a outro, so I will try to press the right buttons. I will just put my giant head back up and we shall go. Have a good weekend, or what's left of the weekend, everyone. A public holiday tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. Enjoy yourselves. Like and subscribe. And thank you for listening to me crap on. Have a great day.